Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. We're hearing from the Srimad Bhagavad Gita-mahatmyam. A person who studies the Gita at the time of holy festival days, especially the fasting day known as Ekadashi, whether awake or asleep, moving or still, is never defeated by enemies. So just see how powerful is Bhagavad Gita. One who recites the Gita in the presence of the deity, Shalagram Shila. So you have Shalagram, I saw. Or in a temple of the Supreme Lord. Or in a temple of Lord Shiva. So you can recite Gita in a Shiva temple. Or at a holy place of pilgrimage. Or on the bank of a holy river. Such a person becomes qualified to become the recipient of all good fortune. The son of Devaki, known as Sri Krishna, cannot be satisfied by anyone's study of the Vedas or charity, sacrifice, pilgrimage, or vows, as much as Krishna is satisfied by the devotional recitation of Bhagavad Gita. The study of the Vedas and Puranas, verily, the study of all scriptures is completed in all respects by one who studies Bhagavad Gita with devotion. The highest perfection of life is attained by one who recites the Gita at a place where yoga meditation is performed, at an exalted holy place, before Shalagram Shila, and during the performance of a sacrifice, and especially in the association of devotees. Great sacrifices, such as the Ashvamedha, along with their remunerations, are naturally achieved by one who daily hears and recites Bhagavad Gita. One who attentively hears and sings the glories of the purport of Bhagavad Gita, or reiterates that purport to others, such a person attains to the supreme destination. Krishna Kumar Dasa, you're now being examined. What is the conclusion of Bhagavad Gita? Please tell everyone. Love of God. Excellent. Thank you. One who with respect and devotion, and according to scriptural regulations, makes a gift of this holy book Bhagavad Gita, such a person will have a devoted wife, and without a doubt will attain fame, fortune, and good health. So Ritika, your husband must have made a gift of Bhagavad Gita, because he has a devoted wife, I think. Yes. So, is she going to have hundreds of husbands? And without a doubt will attain fame, fortune, and good health. Furthermore, one becomes extremely beloved by those near and dear. Is she near and dear to you? Where's Kulvant? Is she near and dear to you? Yeah. Okay. And enjoys great happiness. The misery caused by a curse or black rites can never enter into that house where Bhagavad Gita is worshipped. In that house, there is never any suffering from the threefold miseries, nor is there ever fear of any type of sickness, curse, sin, or misfortune. In that house, no one is ever born with an infected or deformed body, and those residing there achieve exclusive and continuous devotion in the mood of servitorship to the lotus feet of Lord Krishna. A person who is devoted to studying the Gita acquires a friendly disposition to all living beings, despite accruing the reactions of one's previous actions in this world. One who is devoted to studying Bhagavad Gita, that person is liberated and happy. Although acting in this world, one is not implicated. And even if by chance a person who studies Bhagavad Gita happens to commit any extremely horrible sin, one will not be affected, just as a lotus leaf cannot be touched by even a drop of water. Sin arising from offensive behavior or speech, or the offense of eating forbidden sins and sinful activities incited by the senses, whether committed knowingly or unknowingly within one's daily routine, all kinds of sins are at once eradicated by devotional recitation of the Gita. Although one may accept foodstuffs at all places or charity in all circumstances, the devoted reciter of the Bhagavad Gita is distinguished, and he or she remains totally unimplicated by the actions at all times. Even one who, against the injunctions of the scriptures, accepts in charity as many precious jewels as would cover the entire surface of the earth and oceans, such a person becomes as spotless as pure crystal simply by devotional reciting the Gita only once. A person whose heart is always absorbed in the Gita is certainly to be taken as superbly complete. In the performance of sacrifices and the constant repetition of mantras, all one's actions are properly adjusted, and one is truly a pandit. Certainly, such a person is fit to be seen. One is truly wealthy. One is a yogi. One is a genuine scholar. One who is a knower of sacrifice, a performer of sacrifice, and knower of all the Vedas. Krishna Kumar, you are my son. That's why I'm calling on you. You have been with me many, many years. You are my right-hand man. Share with everyone your favorite verse of Bhagavad Gita at this time, the verse that you live by. Speak it. Do your prescribed duty. At the same time, think about Krishna. That's the verse that you've lived by now for so many years. And what have you found over these years? Success. All the holy places in this universe, such as Prayag, are eternally present wherever the Gita, the eternal book of divine song, is present. So, I don't need to go to India. I just need to read Bhagavad Gita. Or I also read today I was reading Krishna book. Today I was with Krishna reading. The protectors of the body in the form of demigods, rishis, or yogis all reside within the body of one who constantly studies the Gita, and they are even present at the demise of one's bodies. Accompanied by his associates, such as Narada and Dhruva, the cowherder boy, Lord Sri, that wasn't everybody, Lord Sri, personally appears as a guardian wherever the Gita is present. With supreme ecstasy, Lord Krishna and his divine consort, Sri Radhika, everybody say, are graciously present wherever the conception of the Bhagavad Gita is discussed, studied, and taught. Wow. Everybody chant the Maha Mantra.